What have you learned from your audience's feedback? Here is a video I embedded that I created earlier, and this is a video explaining our first big hurdle and the fact that our audience made us change our whole storyline from their feedback, and it's without that, I don't feel our movie that we've created now would be the same if we did not have this big hurdle and that wall that made us think, whoa, we need to reevaluate our work. I just wanted to post you on something that's very important. We've come back from filming and we realized we're not going to be able to do this. It's too complicated. We've got too many complicated scenes. For example, the death scene of the mate and the car where he dies. We realized we were naive to think we're going to be able to do this because we do not have the equipment to do so. We're not a Hollywood studio to stop a street, to hire the street and film this. We don't have the software to edit and make it realistic and make it professional so we can get a really great grade. So then we thought to ourselves, maybe we're just overreacting. So we went to our peers, our friends, and most importantly, our target audience. And we said to them, look, this is our plot idea. This is what's worrying us. Are we overreacting? And they said, you're not. What you're saying is true. Like, how are you going to make it? How are you going to make those ideas come to life in a professional way, in a way that looks great and will make you achieve a really good grade? And we thought to ourselves, damn, our whole idea that we've been doing for this whole week, that we've been planning, the plot, the inspirational films, the target audience, what we've got, what we're going to wear, the props that we're going to use, the locations, the streets that we're going to use, are going to all go down, and we're going to have to start all over again. But then we thought to ourselves, no way are we going to do that. Why do that when what we can do is keep the same plot, but downgrade it? So take away the hard scenes that just we wouldn't be able to create. So the death scene of a friend, the blood scene, the street with the car, take that all away. The graveyard scene, the scene with the office, like we're not going to be able to. So yeah, they gave us a wake-up call, and they are the reason why we changed our plot and evolved our plot into what we've got now. Our primary audience, we also asked our primary audience. We opened a Facebook page on Facebook, and on that page is devoted just on our film Hunted, and in that it asks questions and it lets our audience reply to us and gives us more feedback. This helped us a lot, and whatever they gave us as feedback, we implemented it in our film. Also, the primary and secondary audience. For example, we had a driver for our film, and he's not in it, but he's at the same age as our target audience. And every time we would say ideas, he would be at the back and he would say, I don't think that'll work. I wouldn't really like that. So whatever tips he gave us and whatever feedback he gave us, we implemented as well. This is our film trailer at the end. This is our film magazine. This is our film poster. And this is our feedback after we finished our project. So on the left, feedback for poster magazine, on the right, film.
See that the poster and magazine has all the codes and conventions of a real film production company's poster and magazine. It looks very professional and it reels me in right away. Firstly, on the film poster, we immediately see the masthead's hacked-like font and the coding numbers behind the antagonist and the protagonist. It gives me a hint of the plot and the narrative of the film, which instantly intrigues me. Secondly, on the film poster, there's a target on the protagonist's head, and the antagonist is carrying a gun, which straight away connotes that he is being targeted by the antagonist who is behind him. This creates enigma and makes me think, what has he done? Which is very important as it makes you want to watch the film more. This then leads to how their proxemics makes it even more effective. You can clearly see that both of these characters play a big part in the film, as they are both in the middle of the poster. However, as the protagonist is in front, this tells me and the audience that he's the main character and the full-face figure of the film. Lastly, for the poster, the use of the rule of thirds is perfect with the logo. The characters and the skyline at the background, which also gives hints at the setting of the film. I honestly do not know what could have been implemented to make this better. As for the magazine, same thing, as it instantly looked professional to me. The one thing that hit me straight away is the photo. It is a great photo which shows the protagonist holding a USB with a battered, torn clothing, which makes us, the audience, think, oh my god, what has he done? What has happened? This photo also oversees the skyline which the protagonist is looking over. Both poster and magazine covers look very professional. However, I feel out of the two, the poster is the most effective as it captures the audience more.
Here is the feedback for our film trailer.
I just watched the trailer made by Jin, Noah and Shayla called Hunted, and I personally thought that the trailer, it looked very professional, like it was made from a real production company. One of the reasons being that the camera shots were very impressive, because there was a different variety and different angle shots which made it look very good. Another good feature that they used was the use of intertitles. This helped me personally get an understanding of what was going on in the trailer, and it will do the same for other members that are watching it, of the audience. Overall, I thought the trailer was hectic, dramatic, something that I would definitely watch. Another thing that impressed me was the shots, like the editing. It was in sync perfectly. Like, I didn't spot any mistakes, any untimed shots, things like that. Although one piece of criticism I do have was at the start, like the music and I don't think it was very much on the same level. That's the only thing I could think of that they can improve to make this trailer better than it already is. But overall, I think, yeah, it's a good trailer.
Okay, so from that feedback, we have learned a lot. For example, on the left, when he talks about magazine and poster, all the things he talks about, that is what we wanted. How he talks about they all link, and how hacked at the top, how the font is, and the background coding, how it gives you a sense of what the plot and narrative is about. We are so happy with the feedback we got. With a film, we are really happy with what he's told us. He's telling us if this was a real production company and we were going to get a film, he would watch it. And that to us is massive. That is what we wanted. He was talking about the intertitles and how they were used and how the sound is in the same place. The editing was crisp. And we are so happy, and we are so happy with what our target audience, because at the end of the day, the target audience, if we didn't listen to them, we wouldn't get this product that we have right now. And because we listened to them, we achieved what we wanted to achieve. And we are very, very happy with the end product. In class, we also gave feedback to our peers. The fact we watched the trailers twice, each group trailer. First time we watched it just to have entertainment. The second time we evaluated it. And this is what we got. So when they watched ours, for our trailer, we got things like storyline is clear to the audience, used codes and conventions of the genre, story of the film, is suited for the genre, soundtrack fits to what is shown on the screen, and the EBI we got is start of the film so they're saying that the ident should have started. which we take any criticism. And here, the same. We got some more. Here we got some more What Went Wells and EBIs, which you can see right here. Overall, I feel my group and I have got the product we wanted. And as I said before, it's all because of our audience. Without our audience, we wouldn't have what we have now. And what I love about our group is when they would criticize us, we wouldn't just defend ourselves and just go no. We would say, oh, okay, so, and then we would ask them, so what would you like? We didn't want to defend ourselves, because if we defend ourselves, how are we going to make it better? And I feel that is the strongest pro that we got, and the trait that we've got. The fact that we can listen to criticism. At the end of the day, this film is for them, our target audience, and if they don't like it, the film is not successful. However, from our feedback, I am very happy with both our magazine and poster, and I'm especially the most proudest with the film trailer. I feel we put our heart into that, and what our target audience has given us as feedback after they criticized it, I'm very happy to please them, because now they're not criticizing it, they're just saying it is a brilliant trailer that they would happily go and watch in the cinema.